Hey curl friends, and welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to create these 30-inch box braids in collaboration with divatress.com. Ooh y'all, we are going 30 whole inches, Nicki Minaj motorsport inspired vibes with this one. You guys know that I've been working with Divatress for quite some time, and they reached out to send me some more hair, so I said, you know what, let me get those 30-inch crochet braids, give them a try and see how they turn out. So we're starting off on freshly washed hair. As you guys know, I'm always preaching about sectioning off your hair. Sectioning off your hair is going to save so much time. It's going to give you a good indicator of how much more you have to get done, as well as how much you've already done. So I went ahead and separated my hair into 4 large sections. I am starting off on freshly washed hair. Like I said, I did base my scalp with some oil of my choice and a little bit of moisturizer, which is some goat milk moisturizer that I have been trying out. So I'm just going to go ahead and separate my hair into the 4 large sections. That way I can get through this nice and easy. I already know that for my head it takes me about an hour per section to get any kind of box braids installed. So I'm estimating about 4 hours or so. And you guys know I am not about to sit down and do no 30-inch box braids by hand. So I'm using this Free Tress braiding hair. This is their 30-inch box braid crochet hair. And this is in the size medium. I got mine in the color number 4, and they sent over 4 packs. Each pack has about 2 bundles in per pack, and they are pre-looped. Each bundle has about 12 strands each, so each pack has about 24 plaits per pack. So altogether I have very close to 100 braids. I think about 96 braids total. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the pre-loop section to help me to measure out my sections. These are medium-sized box braids, so I will need medium-sized sections to make this look as seamless and natural as possible. I'm starting with the back of my head, and I'm using some gel for a nice sleek finish. Towards the ends, I will be twirling the ends to lock in that moisture. We did use some water, moisturizer, some oil, as well as, like I said, the styling gel to seal everything in. So you want to make sure that your hair is nice and moisturized before you install these braids. This is a protective style. The hair is synthetic hair, which is pretty much plastic fibers. They are very drying to the hair, and the last thing you want is for your own natural hair brushing up against plastic, creating unnecessary split ends and damage to your hair. And as you guys can see, I went ahead and finished one whole section. I'm going to move on to the next section. And like I said, altogether it took me about 4 hours or so. The white cast that you guys are seeing is from my moisturizer and gel mixing up, but it will dry clear. So let's go ahead and move on to installing these crochet braids. They are very easy to do, guys. I promise. It's really easy. I'm just going to go ahead and put my hair up into a high bun so I can work braid by braid. I'm taking the crochet needle, sticking that through the middle of the base of the braid. And then I'll take the crochet plait, hook it into the crochet needle, pull the crochet needle through. That way I can see the pre-loop section, that little circle. And you're going to pull the end of the box braid through that circle, and then lock everything at the base and pull to secure it and lock it into place. It's really easy, guys. I know it's a lot of steps, but just follow along. I'm going to do this quite a few times so that you guys can get it. As far as hiding your own natural hair plait, you're going to put the crochet needle through the braid, and you're going to hook your own natural hair braid onto the hook and pull it through. You're pretty much just weaving your own natural hair through the braid to hide your own natural strands. So I'm going in from the bottom of the braid, coming out through the front, going back in, and then coming back out through the front so that I can hook my own natural hair and pull it through the entire braid. It's pretty much just weaving and hiding between this plait. You want to make sure that you're holding the braid with your index finger and your thumb. You want to hold it nice and flat between the two and weave the crochet needle through. Like I said, go in from the top, come out through the bottom, come back out through the front, and then pull the hair through. You're pretty much just going to skip every 1.5 to 2 inches to weave your hair through. You don't want to leave super large gaps in between your spaces, or else your own natural hair will show and it will stick out as your hair grows out of this protective style. But once again, I'm doing the same thing again. Stuck my needle through, pulled the crochet braid through, got the loop, stuck the end of the braid through the loop, and then locked it at the base. Now once you go ahead and get the technique down, you will pretty much figure out your own method to getting this installed as fast as possible and as natural as possible. But for me, since I got the technique down, for you guys, I went ahead and just mapped out my entire head. I pretty much just hooked in all of the crochet braids throughout my entire head, and then I went back in to do the hiding process as the last step. I just wanted to make sure I got as many of the braids in as possible because I did do this over a course of 2 days, so I had to leave. I wanted to make sure that I had all of the extensions in my hair already so that I can put my hair up into a high bun or ponytail until I could get back home to finish installing the entire thing. But as I stated before, as you get onto the technique and you understand a little bit better, you'll start to create your own ways of installing it, and you'll find your own technique in a sense. And here we are with another close-up of the weaving technique. Like I said, you just go in from the top, come out through the bottom, come back out through the top, and then grab your own natural hair to pull it through. It's really, really simple. Don't forget to pull your ends of your hair through the box braid as well, because you don't want your ends sticking out. Now, as I was doing my hair started getting extremely dry. I don't know what it is, if it's just because we're in the south and it's just super hot, but my scalp has been so dry. My mom's scalp has been so dry as well. So I'm making sure to keep my hair nice and oiled and lubricated. That way it's not dry and patchy and ends up flaking or even damaging my ends from my hair being too dry. So you just want to make sure that when you're wearing a hairstyle like this, that you keep your hair nice, juicy, healthy, and moisturized. You don't want to end up with dry hair at all. When everything's all said and done, I went ahead and oiled my scalp down. Like I said, this is pretty much what I did to maintain my braids as well. There's no need for like a separate video for that. I just oiled my scalp, put a little bit of oil in my hand, and run them through the braids the way the ends of my hair are getting the oil as well. And that's pretty much it. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed these DIY waist length 30-inch box braids, the crochet method, of course, and no cornrows. And I will be doing another video on how I installed these little accessories, these little thread accessories at the ends of my braids. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Become a curl friend by subscribing today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys.